So, good day from wherever you're watching all over the world. All right, welcome to this powerful session on the entrepreneurial mindset, thinking like a wealth creator. My name is Ayokunle, and this is the 60 days of business mentorship. One of the first transformations we'll focus on is not just your business idea, it's not your logo, it's not even your marketing. All right, the first transformation is your mindset. Okay, because this is the truth. Your business will never outgrow your mindset. Your business will never outgrow your mindset. See, many people are very hardworking. Many people have ideas. Many people have opportunities. Many people even have funding, but few people really think like wealth creators. The fact that you have access to funding does not necessarily make you a wealth creator. The fact you have access to funding does not make you a wealth creator. You see, until your mind is trained to identify opportunity, to structure value, and convert ideas into income, entrepreneurship feels like struggle instead of strategy. You see, entrepreneurship will continue to feel like struggle to you until your mind can identify opportunities, can structure value, can convert ideas to income, and also ensure profitability. You see, entrepreneurship will continue to feel like a struggle instead of a strategy. Okay, so in this session, I want to show you how wealth creators think differently. Very quickly, how wealth creators think differently. Number one, wealth creators think in value, not just in money. Wealth creators think in value, not just in money. I could remember the time I wanted to start the Cash Flow Genius Africa movement about 3 years ago, thereabout. I could remember that I wasn't thinking in money. I was thinking in numbers. I was thinking in value. I was thinking about the ripple effect of the idea on the economy, right? On even the sustainable development goals of the federal government of Nigeria to start with, right? So I was thinking systemically. I was thinking on a value chain, right? I was thinking of valuation. I was thinking on the value chain such an idea will bring, So an average person wakes up thinking, how do I make money today? That's a very wrong mindset. You see, you must be entrepreneur and ask the question differently. What value can I create that people will gladly pay for? What value can I create that people will gladly pay for? You see, money is not just the starting point, value is the starting point. You see, your value is your degree of usefulness in the context of a civilization. I'll repeat that again. Your value is the degree of your usefulness in the context of your civilization. Let me give you a simple example. In Nigeria today, thousands of people are trying to make money online, but the people making most money are not just looking for money. Yeah, they are positioning value in the right places. All right, the people making most money are not just looking for money, they are positioning value in the right places. You see, they are the ones solving valuable problems. Someone teaches graphics design is value. Someone teaches digital marketing is value. Someone builds logistics system is value. Someone creates a payment solution is value. Someone selling akara moi moi and pap is value. They are meeting a need. That is why they are needed. You see, you can be meeting a need and you are still not making money. When you are meeting a need and you are not making money, necessarily your value is not properly packaged and presented. Yes, it all revolves around value. At the marketplace, reward is given to value. At the marketplace, reward is given to value. And what does value get to reward with? Value is rewarded with money. So in this 60 days business mentorship, we'll be training you to ask this question to yourself every day. What valuable problem can I solve consistently? I am solving a problem for you on business strategy, on educating you on entrepreneurship. I am solving a problem. I'm giving a value. The fact that I'm doing it for free means I can also do it for fees. Hello. The fact that this is free in this domain does not necessarily mean it can be paid for in another domain. So you need to understand that money is attracted by value. You can write that down. Money is attracted by value. So number 2, wealth creators thinks in system, not hustle. Wealth creators think in systems, not hustle. Many of us are hustle minded. Many entrepreneurs, many startups are stuck in hustle mode. Some of you will even call it hustle. Hustle mode. They are busy every day, posting, running around, chasing clients, running campaigns, doing strategies, but yet there is no result. You see, wealth creators does not do all that. They do things differently. They build systems. What is a system? A system can simply be defined as a repeatable process that produces consistent results. It's as simple as that. A system is a repeatable process that produces consistent results. For example, instead of chasing customers every day, wealth creators build a marketing system, a sales system, and a delivery system. Simple. One brand that I'm understudying their business model lately, it's a food brand. It's the Item 7 brand. This is what exactly they are doing. They created a marketing system, billboards, partnerships, Glovo, right? A sales system. They have their branches in CBD, Central Business District, or traffic attracting district. And the delivery system, they already have a wide network of dispatchers. So tell me how they will not sell. In addition, you have to order on their app, necessarily because they want to track data. They want to track data. They want to understand each customer's buying decision. They want to understand each client buying experiences. They want to understand their buying behavior. So whether you sleep or travel, the system continues to work. You see, look at companies like Uber, Amazon, Flutterwave, Paystack, OPay. They are not rich because they hustle. They are rich because they have built systems that have been able to scale. So inside this 60 days business mentorship, we focus heavily on helping you build income systems instead of income struggles, because hustle can exhaust you, but system can multiply you. Write that down. Jot things down. Hustle can exhaust you, but systems can multiply you. You see, the third point here from me to you, all right, to think and have the entrepreneurial mindset is that wealth creators think long term. I gave an example, earlier. The Cash Flow Genius Africa is a minimum 10 years plan project, so it's not a one-off thing. It's something that is transgenerational. It's a minimum 10 years project. We did a background check, industry analysis, foster partnerships for 3 good years. We're launching out April 24. So we think long term. You don't want to know how many millions I've spent on that project. You don't want to know, right? So, but you need to understand that you must think long term. Your time perspective must be different. It must not be engineered by an hustle mode. Many people think like this: how can I make quick money today? Quick money equals to quick problem. Quick money equals quick problem. But wealth creators think like, how can I build something that keeps paying me for years? Somebody say wisdom. Wisdom. Wealth creators are wise. They build systems. So let me explain. You right? Selling something is good, but building something that sells every month for years is wealth creation. And you're selling this pen, it is good. But when you build a system that sells this pen consistently every month for 10 years is wealth creation. All right. So examples of thinking long term for your product and services includes digital courses, subscription communities, software platform, understanding intellectual property, brand assets. These are long-term engines. You know, I bought a course from a Russian. Was it yesterday morning? On Sunday morning, yeah, yesterday. His name is I'm trying to get his name now. He's the CEO of Mindstart, right? He's the CEO of Mindstart. Somewhere in Russia. Okay. Alex V. Sobolev, right? Alexei Sobolev is a public speaker and trainer. So he sold a course to me at a discounted rate of $1. And he has over thousands of people that have bought such a course. So run the numbers. The course remains, right? The course remains. The digital course is online. It remains. That's thinking long term. You see, that is why in this mentorship, we don't just teach selling. We teach building assets. Building wealth creation assets in your business. You see, because asset is what creates lasting wealth. You can write that down. Assets are what creates lasting wealth. Number 4, wealth creators invest in knowledge. Some of you don't know how to pray for premium. You love freemium. That is why you freely fail. One of the powerful mindset shift every entrepreneur must embrace is income grows to the level of your knowledge. I have said this time without number. You see, the difference between where you desire to be and your current situation is the knowledge you don't have. Can you pay for it? The difference, I repeat, between where you desire and your current situation and where you have already acquired is your knowledge gap. I love to package it as knowledge gap, but the truth is it is your ignorance. It is your ignorance. You see, every major entrepreneur invests heavily in learning. They study 5 or 6 major things. Number 1 that they study is sales. As an entrepreneur, you must be ready to learn about sales. I don't know how to sell. Come and influence for me. Okay, even if I influence for you, how can you measure the metrics that my influencing is giving you result? Study sales. Number 2 is marketing. You must understand the process of selling. That is marketing. Number 3, branding. Understanding the experiential part of your brand. Understanding that your brand is what people experience about you and your business when they interface with your brand. Branding. Number 4 is finance. Know your numbers in naira and kobo, in dollar and cent. Know your numbers. Number 5 is negotiation. You see, your negotiation knowledge gives you an advantageous power to either lose profit or earn profit aggressively. Negotiation. Number 4, communication. And number 6 rather, communication. You must learn how to communicate effectively. You must learn how to express, not to oppress or impress, but to make reasonable expression of what you mean to say in its desired form. Communication. Learn how to speak. Because you see, success is not luck. Business is not luck. It's a skill. Your business is a skill. Can you master it? See, the reason some people can earn 10x more than others is not because they are smarter. It is because they have trained their minds to think differently. Let me give you a very practical example, an experiential example. There was a particular mobilization gig they brought to us at Elon Dimension, a very big client. Other vendors on that project they were doing about 140, 150, 180. That was the range, right? And we quoted for 260, and we were to do about 40 something. Delivery. So for those doing 140, 180, yeah, it was reasonable. But ours came with guarantee of numbers alone, and we mentioned our price. We were the highest paid on that gig among all vendors, and then we were the most delivered. So you need to understand that perception, pricing, all these things rests on negotiation, and you are able to negotiate in the course of a deal. And you see, you don't build negotiation by speaking in tongues. You build negotiation by skills, sharpening your skills, learning about it. You can compress a year of trying and error, you can compress it by just going into structured learning. And that's why programs like this exist, to help startups and creatives get it right from the start, structurally. All right, so many people are afraid of business because they think entrepreneurs are gamblers. No. As a matter of fact, Dangote is never sure of the business that can give him money. All he just does is to take calculated risk. Are you aware that Dangote went into noodles and failed? Is it because he does not know how to do business? No. If Dangote is failing, who are you? Is it network he does not have? No. Is it net worth he does not have? No. So you need to understand that wealth creators take calculated risk. You must be able to take calculated risk. You must be able to understand the market, test your idea, validate the demand. To me, I think basically main reasons why Dangote lost in the noodles market is necessarily because there is an overwhelming demand by people that has higher percentage of market share. Yes. That is why he failed. So he thinks the monopoly of market that happens in every other industry can happen in that same industry. Where is Dancer today? Where is Dancer Food Drink? Not to bluff or call any brand out, but I'm just letting you understand that you have to move strategically. For example, before launching a product, a smart entrepreneur must test it with 10 people, validate there's a demand, improve the offer, then begin to scale. That is strategic entrepreneurship. It's not that deep, but you need to understand how to be strategic about it. You don't take blind risk. So inside this mentorship, I'll be showing you how to validate your business ideas before investing in it heavily. A loan can save you that years of costly mistake. That alone can save you from making costly mistakes. Wealth creators builds powerful network. That's number 6. And then we'll take number 7 and then we'll finish with this session. Wealth creators build powerful networks. I always tell people your network equals your net worth. The degree of access you have determines the degree of power you have. Hello. Another key mindset is the power of relationships. You must understand this. See, whatever money can give you, relationship can give you much more. Many people try to build. See, there are clients that I'm very intentional with. I can wake up 2 a.m., 3 a.m. just to gist with them. Just to have a conversation with them. I can run errands for them without charging them. Why? Network. Relationships. You cannot build success alone, no. Success is not built in isolation, hence you will end in dissolution. Hello. Success is not built in isolation, hence you will end in dissolution. Your network multiplies your opportunities. See, your next investor, your next partner, your next client, your next opportunity will likely come through people. So who do you know? That's why they say in Nigeria, man no man. Now they make man become man. Yes, now everything you need, every success you need in business is in the hand of people. So how many people do you know? You see, that's why successful entrepreneurs are intentionally building powerful ecosystems with relationships. So inside this mentorship, one of the hidden advantages of participants in this community is having a community and collaboration, foster collaborations. Because sometimes the right relationship can change your business overnight. I know what I'm saying. When I was going to hit my first million, it was a relationship at a certain level. When I was going to hit my first 10 million on deal, it was relationship at a certain level. Let me stop calling numbers, so I should not look like I'm boastful. But you see, unapologetically, yet I'm sincere with you. Number 7, wealth creators focus on the result. Alright, finally, so wealth creators measures process and progress by result. You must be able to measure your process and your progress by the results, not activity. Activity without results is just engagement that leads to frustration. Yes, activity without result is engagement that leads to frustration. You must be able to have results. You focus on the result. All right, so some people are busy every day but have no measurable progress. All right, so but entrepreneurs must be able to ask questions like, how many customers did we acquire? Customer acquisition. You see, the lifeline of your business is customer acquisition. Take it or take it. Because the more leads generation and customer acquisition you have determines, number two question you need to ask yourself is, what is your monthly revenue? Determines the revenue of your business. Number three is, what is your profit margin? Number four is, how can we improve conversion rate? These are result-driven questions. All right? So, and this is what the mindset we would want you to cultivate in this 60 days of business mentorship. All right? Because business is not just motivation, it is measurable growth. Business is not just a motivation, it is measurable growth. All right, so let me leave you into the hands of this powerful thought. Entrepreneurship is not about starting a business. It is becoming the kind of person who can create value, build systems, generate wealth consistently. Think about it so you won't think about it. So, and that transformation begins in the mind. Excuse me. If you upgrade your mindset, you have upgraded your decisions. Excuse me. If you have upgraded your decisions, you have upgraded your income. And if you have upgraded your income, you have upgraded your impact. I'll take that again. An upgraded mindset equals to upgraded decision. Upgraded decision equals upgraded income. Upgraded income equals upgraded impact. Thank you. So if you are ready to continue to develop mindset, strategy, and systems required to build a profitable system, then this 60 days business mentorship with Ayokunle is so designed for you. All right, so it moves you from confusion to clarity, ideas to income, also to structured profitability. So if this section has helped you by any means, like the video, ask your question in the comment section, subscribe and turn on the notification button for more insights, business, sales, and wealth creation insights. All right, one more insight on business, sales, and wealth creation. I look forward to seeing you completing the 60 days business mentorship, because the world does not just reward hard work, the world rewards value creators. And the question is, are you already thinking like one?